Over the centuries, the designs of stadiums have undergone dramatic changes from what the world was used to. From the earliest Greek arenas, where the first Olympic Games were held, to the father of all early stadiums, the Colosseum, to the recent impressive architectural works that highlight our favorite sport events. Today, we're taking you on a tour through two of the most impressive megastadiums the world has ever seen. These megastructures are set to raise the bar in stadium construction with a combined budget of nearly $7 billion. Before we continue, make sure to like this video and subscribe to Top Luxury. Let us know in the comments below what you think about these new mega stadiums. Let's kick this off with the SoFi Stadium. This beauty is by far the most ambitious and impressive stadium ever constructed on the face of the earth. Unsurprisingly, it's also the most expensive ever built, at a whopping cost of over $5 billion. The SoFi Stadium is located in Inglewood, California, and would become the home of the Los Angeles Rams as well as the Chargers of the National Football League. It is also set to become the host of the Super Bowl, WrestleMania, the Summer Olympics, and the FIFA World Cup. The impressive architectural marvel also boasts a capacity of about 70,000 seats, which can be expanded to nearly 100,000, alongside 260 luxury suites. Besides that, it is also the largest stadium in the NFL, covering about 300,000 square meters of floor space. The designers of this majestic structure combined the protective advantages of an enclosed stadium while still having the aesthetics and benefits of an open-side outdoor event arena, which allows for good ventilation in the arena. From the outside, the specially designed white metal roof looks different depending on how close you are to the stadium. During the day, it shines white, while at night, it reflects the sunset and gives off colorful scenery with the numerous LEDs. From the inside, you are looking at the world's largest video board ever created for any sports arena, the double-sided Oculus. The Oculus is an 80 million pixel, 360-degree display right in the heart of the stadium. Building a structure this big and in this particular location would come with certain challenges. For one, the building site is close to the Los Angeles International Airport, so they had to ensure to follow strict height restrictions. That's why the engineers set about 30 meters of the stadium below the ground to avoid obstructing flight paths while keeping it big enough for the Super Bowl. Also, the SoFi Stadium is sited close to the Newport-Inglewood fault line, which could make it prone to damage from possible earthquakes. For protection, the large columns that support the roof are fitted with insulators at both ends. They absorb vibrations from seismic energy, thereby preventing damage to the roof. Despite the fact that there was world record rainfall in November 2016 and the current pandemic, the SoFi Stadium is currently 97% completed. The first event to take place in this arena would be the Rams-Saints preseason game, set to be held on the 13th of September. Another mega stadium that soon will be open is the Las Vegas Allegiant Stadium. The Allegiant Stadium is located in Las Vegas, Nevada, and is another impressive stadium worthy of note. Las Vegas, despite its attractions, many casinos, and bright lights, lacked a truly massive stadium to comfortably accommodate the thousands of football fans. That changed when the Oakland Raiders of the National Football League were set to relocate to Las Vegas, and the 65,000-seat stadium was built. It rises to about 10 stories from the deserts of Nevada, with sparkling black glass, opening walls, a sliding pitch, and a controlled climate. The costs of this mega project add up to $1.8 billion, making it one of the most expensive stadiums ever built. Because of the immense costs, the NFL and the Raiders came up with $1.1 billion. This was topped off with $750 million of public funding generated by a tax on Las Vegas hotel rooms. The Las Vegas Raiders had been seeking to relocate from their leased stadium in Oakland to a much bigger stadium since the 1980s. They had the idea to build a 65,000 capacity stadium in the heart of Las Vegas, and that dream was supported by the Southern Nevada Tourism Infrastructure Committee. An interesting fact about it is that this masterpiece features an 8,500-ton retractable grass pitch where the Raiders would play on. This field of play can slide out of the stadium to expose the synthetic surface on the floor where the soccer team of the University of Nevada would play. Being located in the deserts of Nevada, it can get very hot sometimes, and for this reason, the Allegiant Stadium features a domed roof and reflective black glass skin to reduce the temperature on the inside of the arena and also to allow natural light in. Furthermore, the north end zone was modified to include a huge retractable wall that can open up to give a good view of Las Vegas or to regulate internal temperatures. This structure also boasts a 26-meter torch dedicated to Al Davis, former owner of the Raiders. An impressive part of this torch is that it is said to be the largest 3D printed object on Earth. As you probably guessed, the size of this mega stadium posed numerous challenges for the engineers in building this majestic structure. One challenge faced was the stormwater that drained across the site. The engineers began work to divert that drain, and this dramatically reduced the construction timeline. Another challenge was the tough ground that the stadium was to be built on. Explosives were used to break up the ground and evacuate tons of earth. This excavation now accommodates the Allegiant's 8,500-ton retractable grass pitch. When the excavation was complete, about 20 kilometers of piles were driven into the ground across the construction site to serve as strong support for the structure. From this support, 8 concrete cores were constructed, shortly followed by the structure's steel frame. Normally, a stadium of this size would take approximately 5 years to build, but this one was built in only 3 years. This year, the stadium was successfully opened on July 20th, and the first event in the new arena is scheduled for September 21st. These stadiums are truly two of the most impressive and ambitious stadiums to be opened in 2020. Rest assured that more will open in the near future, most of which will break current world standards. What do you think about these new stadiums? And would you like to hear more about other stadiums opening in the future? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to Top Luxury. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next